Welcome back to the blog, everybody.
Hey,
How y'all doing today? I'm Octavius Adams, and this is
Tanika. I'm his cousin.
one of my little favorite cousins. And we're gonna talk to y'all today about a little subject. But before we get there, I want y'all to don't forget to like, subscribe, and give it a big thumbs up, and come in and
Don't forget to share the video.
please don't forget to share. And while we on there right there, Tanika, you got a channel on?
Yes, we do. Jonton Eats. That's JONTONEATS. Jonton, one word, eats, second word.
Yeah, make sure y'all go like and subscribe to her channel as well.
Check it out.
Yeah, she talk about her and her husband. He's a real funny guy. He think he is anyway. He's not as funny as he think he is, but he's pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Today, I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna let Tanika pick the subject.
Well, we were talking and we came up with in a relationship, whether you're married or whether you just moved on and you're casual and you're dating somebody, how do you tell that person or how do you discuss with that person things that you did in a previous relationship that you liked, that you want that person to do without making that person feel like you still want your ex?
Oh Lord, it's gonna be a hard one right there. Cause a lot of people that if you bring up stuff that you did in your previous relationship, they're like, why don't you go back to them then? I ain't finna be like them. You ain't in that relationship no more. You in this relationship.
Or you still want him. Or,
Yeah,
you must be still feeling her. I ain't finna do that because I ain't her. Or I ain't finna do that because I'm not him. When the bottom line is, it's really not about the other person. It's about what you like.
And what makes you happy.
Right.
And if that's what made you happy in that relationship, why not bring it into the You ain't trying to bring that person into this relationship. Just what y'all did into this relationship. Whether it's y'all all went out to look at cars together and that's what you liked it.
Yeah.
And
Or if you used to just sit in the car when it rained and listen to music, if that's what you liked.
Or if y'all just sit out and had picnics out by the lake, if that's what you like. So,
how do I say to you, my husband, if you and I were married, how do I say to you, this is something that I like, this is something that I discovered that I liked in my past relationship when the person did that, and you don't do that, I would like for you to do it. How do I convey that to you, my man, my husband, my fiance, or whomever you may be to me in my life? How do I convey that to you without making you feel like I'm thinking about this person, I got this person on the brain, I want to be with this person? How do you have that conversation?
It's going to be very hard to do.
Yeah.
But both of y'all got to be happy with yourself and happy with your relationship. If you know for a fact that, hey, I love my wife, I love my husband, I ain't going nowhere, she ain't going nowhere, and can accept the criticism that she's giving you, then it should be easy. But some people they pride, or not, well, I ain't even gonna say pride. It's
it's their pride.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about the past relationship. So if you do bring it up, just don't say, me and my ex used to do this.
Yeah.
Say, let's try this.
But what do you do if the person asks you, what's something that you and your ex used to do?
Well, that's something totally different. If you do that, hey, hit him in the gut with it.
Okay, you hit him in the gut with it and you say, okay, this is something that I like to do. But deep down inside, you want him or her to do that because it's something you like to do. So then when you come back and say, hey, this is what I like, this is what I would like for you to do to me, that person is thinking, oh, heck no, because this is what your ex used to do.
And that's because he's jealous, or he ain't confident enough to think that he gonna be able to pull it off like the last guy or girl did. He be like, man, no, what if I don't do it like they did it? Then you gonna be still saying to yourself, this nigga ain't did nothing right. I should have not did it. You know what I'm saying? So
but it's like I said, I think first of all, you both need to be mature enough to say, okay, we're sitting down and we're having this conversation, and it's just a conversation. It doesn't mean anything. I'm discussing with you what I like, and you're discussing with me what I like, because I feel like this, if the floor is open, it's not one-sided. I'm going to tell you what they did that I liked, and you're going to tell me what they did that you liked. So both people need to have an open mind, a mature mind.
They got to be mature.
Because, if you're married, number one, if you know, most people, I'm saying this, most people, because you do have certain people who get married and still love somebody else and still want somebody else. But you have to, like you said, be confident in yourself.
Got to be
So,
confident.
hey, I got this. Can't nobody do what I can do, you know, at the end of the day. And if that person decides to leave, okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Adios.
Right. Not that you don't care, but I mean, it's like, what can you do? But at the end of the day, you have to be mature and confident in yourself, knowing, hey, I got this. So whatever she tells me, that's only going to make it better. Because he or she is not discrediting what I'm doing. They're just telling me something else that they like that I'm not doing.
Yeah, and then also, they got to be old enough to be able to handle it. Because a lot of the younger guys or younger ladies won't be able to handle the fact that you tell them something like that. And they got to do with the maturity as well.
Right.
You got to be mature.
Now, it's easy to sit up and say, well, you know, I like when we walk through the park and held hands.
Yeah, that's easy.
And I like when we cuddled and we watch movies and we
Cool, we got
popcorn.
But when it comes to that nasty stuff,
Right.
that's when the trouble comes right there.
Right.
Girl, I like when he put his finger right. Oh, it's a problem. I can't really talk like I want to talk because I got my baby in the room. Come here, baby. I got my baby. She wanted to be on the blog too, but since she here, we're gonna introduce her. Say hello to YouTube.
Y'all, his twin.
Yeah, my twin. This is
His
Octavia.
twin.
Say hey.
Hi.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna really get into details too good because you know we got the baby in there. So she said she's not a baby. She's 16. She just had a birthday.
But she's still a baby.
She's still my baby. And if anybody tried, okay. Bye, baby. But yeah, so yeah, those touchy subjects like that, those are the harder subjects to talk about. And
Yeah, they are. But I feel like if at least one of you in the relationship is thinking about, hey, this is what I missed, this is what I liked in this past relationship, then y'all need to have a conversation. You know, the other person doesn't know, but the person that's feeling it, then, you know, if you keep thinking it and you keep feeling it and you don't discuss it, then, you know, some things possibly could arouse. But if you're having those thoughts and you're thinking about it, yeah, it's a conversation worth having. I know, you know, people's favorite thing is leave past relationships alone.
oh yeah,
Past relationships need to stay in the past. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't. Because sometimes when you leave past relationships in the past, you pull negative stuff into your current relationship. And you got this other person walking around. We finna totally jump subjects, but I'm over here back. But you got this other person walking around trying to figure out what is going on with this person. And it's stuff going on that they thinking about from their past. When if y'all would just sit down and have a conversation about it, it can be squared away.
real easy, real easy.
You know, just because that person did 1 or 2 or 3 or even 5 things that person liked, what about the 20 million that they didn't like, which made them not want to be with that
And
person?
that's why they're not with them right now.
Right.
Now, with that being said, I'm open to anything. You know, if my significant other be like, hey, I want to, you know, try something different. That anything other than that do not enter place. You know what I'm talking about? Anything but that right there. Hey, anything else? We hey, let's try it out. You know, hey, let's give it a squeam. I'll try anything once. What about you?
I'm with you.
Yeah, anything once. You know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it can't do nothing but try it. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, hey, we ain't gotta try it no more. And you better not tell nobody I did it.
Other than him just telling the whole world that he
You better not
would
tell
do it,
nobody I
you
did it.
better
Yeah,
not
you
tell
better not tell nobody I did it. I'm gonna bust your head.
You know, we should have had real.
Yeah, we should have had him here too.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's worth having a discussion. Sit down, figure out how to say it. Just be like, hey, you know, babe, not that I'm missing this person, not that I want to be with this person. Not really even that I'm thinking about the person, because I'm just thinking about what the person used to do that made my heart happy, that made, you know, it was something that I liked. And definitely, if your spouse or your mate or your partner comes to you and tells you something that they like, it's worth listening to, regardless of who they liked it with, or who did it, or who introduced them to it, or whatever. Because if you're married, this is supposed to be your lifelong partner, so you want to do or try to do everything that you can to keep each other happy, to add spice to your marriage. Because every day
it gets harder and harder.
It gets harder and harder, but it's like every day you have to figure out a way to continuously make that person happy, and y'all continue to enjoy each other. So it's like every day you're reinventing your marriage.
Yeah, and then not only that, if you really, really love your significant other, you're gonna give it a scream. You ain't gonna be like, okay, well, let's try it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. If you really, really interested in your significant other, and they come to you and be like, hey, I want to do this right here. You're gonna be like, okay, let's do it. Even though if my wife says something about, hey, let's go salsa dancing, I know that going well. I cannot stand it.
But I love it.
If I know that I ain't going nowhere and I'm this is where I want to be, and I don't want to see her salsa dance with nobody else,
I'm going salsa dancing.
Oh man, come on, man, let's go.
Hey, maybe I need to call you. You know what? That's funny you said that, because I did tell him. I drove past this dance place in Pearl, and I called Jonathan and told him I want to go ballroom dancing. He was like, "What?"
Exactly.
He's like,
what the what?
Yeah, but I want to try it. And he's like, "Well, find out how much it costs." I guess.
I guess I ain't got nothing to do. Hey, because he content with what he got going on in his relationship. He ain't trying to lose you. Hey, I'm finna go ballroom dance. I don't really want to do it, but hey, that's what you want to do, man.
But it looks like it's fun. Good exercise. But
it's just like saying something about, hey, let's go cliff diving.
Now.
No, let's go cliff diving.
Now.
John want to go cliff diving.
Baby, I'm there.
You going?
I'm standing on the side of the cliff looking at you dive.
No, we going cliff diving.
We are going to be there.
No.
I'm not diving.
See, she already did John like this one time. John, I seen it when she did you with them noodles. I want you to know, I seen them noodles how she did you, and that was she wrong for that. So yeah, she ain't gonna do right, y'all.
No, but you still okay. There are just some things that y'all just not gonna do. One person might want to do it, and the other person may not. I want to go parasailing.
I hear what you're saying, but this
so
conversation is about stuff that
I know
exactly. So if they ask you, okay, let's do this, we supposed to.
Now, if you just really, 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 really want to do it, strap me to your back. We going.
Yeah, we gonna die together.
Yeah, strap me to your back. Now you gonna take the hardest hit.
I can't argue with you with this.
No, I'm just joking. I'll be right to the side. I'm holding his hand, jumping. So
man, whatever. Man, I don't know. That jumping off the plane stuff.
I want to go parasailing. I really do.
Okay, well. Good luck with that.
Parasailing, they tie you to, the boat, pull you over the water.
I hear what you're saying. I'm glad she ain't my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, apparently it don't matter to him either, because that we're not doing.
Oh, he don't want to do that?
No, he's not doing that.
Can he swim?
He can swim, I can't.
Why you want to go parasailing? Sailing.
You never touch the water.
Where you started?
On the boat. You sit on the back of the boat, like this is the front and this is the little hood part.
So when you come down,
you come back down on the boat.
Or they pull you down?
Water. Yeah, it's a string. You never touch the water.
Oh, okay. I still don't want to try it. You want to be
talking into it. But anyway, y'all, we can jump topics so many times. But anyway, yeah, I challenge you. Sit down, have a conversation with your spouse or your mate. Just kind of be like, hey, this is what I liked. And it's, remember, it has nothing really to do with the other person, but it has everything to do with what you or your mate likes. And
even if it's not that type, that subject, just sit down and talk to your mate, period. You know what I'm saying? And just, y'all get to know each other a little more, because it ain't hard.
It's not. You find out a lot about a person, sometimes discussing previous relationships.
Or talking, period. Mm-hmm. Don't just be home and just in the same room and have your phones in your face and act like y'all just roommates.
Put your phones down. You can have date night in the house.
Sure can.
Figure out something to do. I mean, if you just run around like little kids, something we don't do that we did all the time when we were kids, play hide and seek. When it was raining outside and we couldn't get outside, we found things to do in the house. So Why not incorporate that in your relationship in your adult life? Why not?
Hey, seems like a plan to me.
It could be really, really fun because you can make it adult fun.
You know how y'all adults get. You know how y'all adults get.
Yeah. But I can't just sit down and have the conversation. But you wouldn't believe how many people, because I've had this conversation with, like people at work, stuff like that, just various friends.
Mm-hmm.
That is like, you know what? I wouldn't dare tell my spouse that because she gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Or he gonna go crazy. Now, if y'all have had issues in your relationship with your exes or something like that, then that may be a little different. You might not want to have a discussion with them. But I mean, if y'all haven't had any infidelity or anything like that in your relationship, and maybe even if you have,
I feel like if you have, you still should have that conversation, because we all know men mature way later than women. Women always mature more quicker than men. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure probably 90% of the people that's married, the husband probably done did something he ain't had no business doing. And forgive him, because, y'all mature way faster than we do. It ain't no secret. They might not say it, but it's true, And
that's not an excuse, but okay.
It's not an excuse. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I'm just saying, if y'all done had type of stuff like that, still had that conversation, because it needs to be had.
That's true. That is true. I will say this. Jonathan and I had a discussion, and you would not believe how it really, really, really helped us understand each other.
I can believe
it. And it really, really, really did. And it made our marriage better.
I can believe it.
There was stuff that he wanted to tell me, but he was afraid that I was going to be like, oh, well, you must want to be with her, or this, you still thinking about her, this, and that. And I was not like that. And then there was stuff that I wanted to tell him, but I was afraid he was going to feel the same way. And then that's my thing. We were both walking around thinking about this stuff, but scared to say anything to each other, until finally one day, and it wasn't even me, it was him. So it was just like, okay, you know what? We need to have this conversation. Is there this, and then that, da, da, da. And I was like, at first I'm like, I'm not going to tell him that. But then, I was like, okay. Because he was like, no holds barred. I'm not mad. I promise I don't feel like you want somebody else. And then we had the discussion. I was able to tell him some stuff that I would like for him to do that he does not do, and it was no offense to him. It's just, some people just don't think to do certain things. And it was the same way with me. Stuff that he liked, I just never thought to do it. Like, it never, ever, ever crossed my mind, number one, because it was something I had never been introduced to. Just like what I told him was something he had never been introduced to. So, I mean, it's like, you like stuff and you want your mate or your whoever you with, you want them to do it, but they don't know nothing about it. Right. I mean, it's not that they don't want to, it's just that, hey, it's not something that ever crossed their mind. It's not something they ever did. So why would it cross their mind?
So that means everybody needs to sit down and have that all BS aside conversation with your significant other.
Yes.
All BS aside, let's put it on the table and let's see what happens, and you'll be surprised. It might make your marriage a whole lot better.
It sometimes it will.
90% of the time.
And I say it's better to have it before you get married, but if you already married and haven't had it, have it.
Before you get married, because see, you need to have that conversation about them women sleeping with that fan on. Cause I ain't. Hey, look, turn that fan off.
Let me tell you something. We get hot.
I hear what y'all get hot. You better, take
like
the
right
clothes
now,
off.
I need a fan.
I hear what you're saying. What I'm saying is, I cannot stand a ceiling fan on while I'm trying to sleep. If you hot, turn the air conditioner down a little lower. Put on 60 degrees.
That right there is a special kind of issue. I'm not talking about stuff like that.
They need to happen too. Because a lot of guys, I'm sure there's a bunch of guys that can't stand that fan on them because it stops you up. So if you hot, turn the air conditioner down to 60, baby. Cool it off like that.
But we don't want a high light bill either. So why?
I don't want my nose stopped up. I already paid that light bill and had a nose stopped up.
See, I don't cut the ceiling fan on. I got my own little personal fan.
But that's something totally different. That ceiling fan just kills me. I can't stand it.
I have my own little personal fan, and I have to have it on because it gets hot. See, that's the other thing. Men don't have to deal with the hormones that we have to deal with, because they don't understand.
Thank you, God.
They don't understand. As she sips her Coke.
All right, well, I guess we done talked to y'all long enough about this subject, and like I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to the Sneakers channel as well.
John Ton Eats. John Ton Eats. And go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know what y'all think about this. What's your take on it? What would you do? What would you suggest? Do you leave it alone, or do you say, hey, let's have this conversation?
And if you got a topic that you want us to talk about on the next vlog, just let me know and we'll get on it. Because we, there's a lot of people want to talk about stuff that they can't talk to them, they significant other about, and I'll do it for you. Just leave me a message down below, and me and someone will have a discussion.
He will.
And show it to y'all, and we'll go from there.
Yes. All right.
Anything else you want to say?
No, that's it. I think that was a good one.
All right, well, y'all take it easy, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.